And that's a wrap this week. But just before we go, some of the trending stories from the courtrooms. But before that, our question of the week.
Are you happy with Nigeria's judiciary?
They perform below average. For me, they perform below average. Maybe 40. They are trying their best, but probably because of the condition they find themselves. One, the process of adjudication in Nigeria is very slow. Very, very slow. Up till now, we still have cases of 10 years, 15 years, corruption cases that could have been done away with within 1-2 years in Nigerian judiciary.
They've been trying to play a vital role in the society since independence. But the issue is just that even as much as they try to do something that is very good in the society, I think we still have the rule of law that is not very strong in Nigeria.
They are not saying the truth. So the whole bad thing that has happened in Nigeria, they contributed because they are not saying the truth.
For past 10 or 15 years ago, what we are seeing and what we are seeing now, there is a little change about it. So I think it's time. We can't make this things once. It's just gradual process. But for now, they are really improving.
We begin at a high court sitting in Akpo, Abuja, where a former Director General of the Small and Medium-Scale Enterprise Development Agency of Nigeria, SMEDAN, Mr. Bature Umar Masari, has been arraigned on a 27-count charge bordering on money laundering and embezzlement by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC. According to the charge, Mr. Masari is alleged to have fraudulently awarded constituency project contracts to the tune of 184.5 million naira without due process. This act, the ICPC says, contravenes the provisions of Section 10 of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act 2000. After pleading not guilty to the charges, his lawyer, Mamadou Magaji, urged the court to grant the defendant bail. His trial has been adjourned to November the 26th, 2018. In the southeast, a state high court sitting in Owerri has nullified the impeachment of the Imo State Deputy Governor, Eze Madumere, by the lawmakers of the Imo State House of Assembly. Delivering a judgment that lasted for 3 hours, the presiding judge, Justice Benjamin Iheka, faulted the Chief Judge of Imo State and the Attorney General of the state in the process of the impeachment. According to Justice Iheka, the Chief Judge of the state did not comply with Section 188, subsection 5 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which stipulates that the Chief Judge must set up a 7-man panel of inquiry within 7 days. But on the contrary, the Chief Judge did after 9 days, which according to the Constitution makes the impeachment process invalid, null and void. Mr. Madumere was on July the 30th impeached by the State House of Assembly over alleged gross misconduct and negligence of duties. The trial of former governor of Abia State, Orji Uzokalu, over an alleged 7.65 billion naira fraud has been adjourned indefinitely. The trial judge, Justice Mohammed Idris, who was recently elevated to the Court of Appeal, sat on the case on the fiat issued to him by the President of the Court of Appeal, Justice Zainab Bokachua. He recalled that the fiat to conclude the criminal case instituted against Kalu by the EFCC will elapse on Friday, September the 29th. The judge stated that due to the delay in opening the defense after Kalu's no-case submission was dismissed on July the 31st, either counsels in the matter can appeal to the Court of Appeal for a fresh fiat. The EFCC is prosecuting Kalu along with his former Commissioner for Finance, Ude Odeogu, and the company Slock Nigeria Limited for alleged fraud and money laundering. They had each pleaded not guilty to the charges.
Thank you for watching, and feel free to send in your comments. To also remember that you can watch this episode and past episodes of the program on our YouTube channel. I'm Millicent Walker. Until next time.